Thank you all for coming. I'm State Representative Renitta Shannon. I represent Georgia House District 84. This press conference is to address the abuse of Katie Mcrary, a local woman who is struggling with mental health issues by a DeKalb County police officer, P.J. Lashard. Like many of you, I watched the alarming video of Officer Lashard assaulting Ms. Mcrary and was angered by what I saw. The officer's actions were both disgusting and egregious. Katie Mcrary did not deserve to be barbarically beaten prior to arrest. In fact, nobody deserves that type of brutality. I actually do know what it's like to work a job where just going to work every day, you risk your life, and I can tell you that is not an excuse to abuse the public. Now, I am encouraged that the DeKalb County Police Department chose to reopen the investigation after watching the video. But today, I and the community are calling for Officer Lashard to be immediately terminated from the DeKalb County Police Force and for him to be appropriately charged criminally for his actions. Oftentimes, when we talk about use of force issues and when they come to light, we only talk about better training for police officers. And yes, we absolutely need mental health and de-escalation training for officers in order to reduce violence against themselves and the community. But what is continually missed and is sorely lacking in the conversation is that there needs to be accountability for police in general. Sometimes it's not about the training, it's about the character of the officer. Our criminal justice system currently operates under an inherent assumption of proper use of force needed and truth-telling by officers. But there is not a robust system of checks and balances in place to account for those who are not honest and who do use excessive force, especially on the same communities time and time again. As a society, we cannot afford to continue to stick our heads in the sand and operate as though every single officer is always acting appropriately, or that racial and socioeconomic biases do not play a role in police interactions. This hurts all of us. Police cannot do their jobs without the support of the community. And so all communities need to be able to trust that they will be treated equally and fairly by police, and that their civil rights will remain intact during police interactions. The police are taxpayer funded and are supposed to be a resource for the community. But because of the actions of some, much trust has been broken through direct misconduct. We want good policing in our neighborhoods. This is a terrible situation that only came to light because someone had the courage to record the incident and make it public. What if there had been no bystanders? I've spoken with Ms. Mcrary's attorney, and I have also been made aware that she has a daughter and a family that cares about her. Her daughter will have to see this tape, and that is heartbreaking. I have a meeting scheduled with the chief of police for this week, Friday, to discuss relations with the community. But make no mistake about it, I will continue to fight to make sure that my constituents and every Georgian is treated fairly and equally under